Hi, I'm Carrie Jarvis. I'm the owner of the Top Stitch, and I teach people how to sew. And we also sell beautiful, colorful fabrics, sewing machines, and we service sewing machines. I'm going to show you today the basic features of a sewing machine, whether you're buying your first machine or you're looking to trade up for one with more bells and whistles. What you're going to look for in a machine, first of all, you'll find the power source on the right side. And now that machines are electronic and often have circuit boards in them, you want to make sure that it's plugged into a surge protector. Then you'll look for the thread delivery system. In this case, this one is horizontal, and it allows the threads to spool off evenly. And then over the top here is the bobbin winding system. Over here we have the pressure foot. This is the pressure foot of the sewing machine, and this adjusts the pressure. So if you're using thicker fabrics, you can adjust it for those fabrics, or thinner fabrics. Over here we have the stitch selector. In this case, this particular sewing machine has a plethora of stitch options, a lot of decorative stitches, as well as what is called utility stitches. In a sewing machine, you're going to be looking for a machine that offers straight stitch, zigzag stitch. You'll want a machine that can do blind hem, buttonholes, and it's helpful if you have one that can do stretch knit stitching, and you'll look for a reverse stitch. Your machine will have an option to change your needle position or the width of a stitch if you're using a decorative stitch. Stitch length, which your common setting is on a 2.2 millimeter to 2.6. And then your tension. Your thread tension for normal sewing is at a 4. This can be tightened if you're using like fine threads or doing what they call free motion sewing, and you can loosen that to do other techniques like gathering fabrics. On this machine, I also have the option for speed control. It has a scissor cutter, needle up down option, a locking stitch, and reverse. And then over here is the pressure foot. This is a universal pressure foot, so it has a wider opening to allow for a variety of zigzag or decorative stitches, and as well as straight stitching. And these teeth-like part of the machine is called the feed dog system. This is what helps pull your fabric through the machine. And you'll also want to be able to lower those feed dogs in case you want to do what they call free motion sewing, or you can also sew buttons on directly onto an article just by using the drop feed dog system. Also, you're looking for good lighting in a machine that illuminates the area where the needle is, and I also like to have an additional light in the area as well. Other features that you'll look for in a sewing machine are the additional pressure feet. There's the all-purpose foot, like I explained, that allows your needle to swing from left to right, the larger opening. And these are considered applique or decorative feet. They're a little clearer so you can see when you're doing wider stitches. This is a blind hem foot, a zipper foot, and overcasting foot, and this is a 1/4 inch foot and a buttonhole foot. In addition, your machine should have extra bobbins, needles, and if you're into a lot of decorative sewing and want to use heavier threads on the bobbin, I recommend that you get a separate bobbin casing, and that'll allow you to change the tensions here where this small screw is. You can loosen it for thicker threads or silk ribbon, or tighten it for lighter threads for free motion quilting.